Numbers chapter 15. Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, When you have come into the land I am giving you to live in, and you present offerings made by fire to Yahweh, from the herd or the flock, as an aroma pleasing to Yahweh, whether burnt offerings or sacrifices, for special vows, freewill offerings, or offerings in your solemn feasts, the one who presents his offering shall also present to Yahweh a grain offering of 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/4 of a hin of oil. With each lamb for the burnt offering or the sacrifice also prepare 1/4 of a hin of wine. With each ram prepare 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/3 of a hin of oil, and also 1/3 of a hin of wine as a drink offering. Offer these as an aroma pleasing to Yahweh. When you prepare a young bull as a burnt offering or sacrifice for a special vow or a peace offering to Yahweh, bring with each bull a grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with 1/2 a hin of oil. Also bring 1/2 a hin of wine as a drink offering. This will be an offering made by fire, as an aroma pleasing to Yahweh. Each bull or ram, each lamb or young goat is to be prepared according to this manner. Do this for each offering, for as many offerings as you sacrifice. All who are native born must do these things in this manner, when he brings an offering to Yahweh made by fire, as a pleasing aroma. Whenever a stranger, or whoever is among you throughout your generations, presents an offering made by fire as an aroma pleasing to Yahweh, he must do exactly as you do. One ordinance shall be for you of the congregation, and for the stranger who sojourns with you, as an ordinance forever throughout your generations. As you are, so shall the stranger be in front of Yahweh. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger who sojourns with you.
Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, When you come into the land to which I am taking you, as soon as you enter upon the soil of the promised land, even before you have subjugated the enemy there, and are settled down in comfort, when you eat of the food of the land, present a portion as an offering to Yahweh, terumah, that which is lifted off or separated to the requirements of the sanctuary. Present a cake from the first of your ground meal, and present it as an offering from the threshing floor. Throughout your generations you shall give this offering to Yahweh, from the first of your ground meal. Now if you sin unintentionally, and do not observe all these laws which Yahweh has spoken to Moshe, any of Yahweh's laws given to you through him, from the day Yahweh gave them, and continuing throughout your generations, and if this is unintentionally committed, without the knowledge of the congregation, then the whole congregation is to offer a young bull for a burnt offering, as an aroma pleasing to Yahweh, along with its prescribed grain offering, and its prescribed drink offering, and a male goat for a sin offering. So the priest shall make atonement for the whole congregation of the children of Israel. And it shall be forgiven them, for it was unintentional, and they have brought to Yahweh for their wrong an offering made by fire, and a sin offering. The whole congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger living among them, will be forgiven, because all the people were involved in the unintentional sin. But if just one person sins unintentionally, then he shall bring a female goat of the first year for a sin offering. So the priest shall make atonement for the person who sins unintentionally in front of Yahweh, to make atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven. You shall have one law for him who sins unintentionally, whether he is native born among the children of Israel, or whether he is the stranger who sojourns among them. But the person who sins presumptuously and defiantly, whether he is native born or is a stranger, that one brings reproach on Yahweh and blasphemes him. That person must be cut off from his people, because he has despised the word of Yahweh and broken his laws. That person must surely be cut off. and his guilt shall be upon his own head.
While the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man gathering sticks on the Sabbath day. And those who found him gathering sticks brought him to Moshe and Aaron and to all the congregation. They kept him in custody because it was not clear what should be done to him. Then Yahweh said to Moshe,
The man must surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones outside the camp.
So the congregation took the man outside the camp and stoned him to death, just as Yahweh commanded Moshe. Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Speak to the children of Israel. Tell them to make tassels, tzitzits, on the corners of their garments. Tell each throughout their generations, and to put a cord of blue in each tassel, tzitzit. And you shall have the tassel, the tzitzit, that you may look upon it, and remember all the laws of Yahweh, and do them, so that you do not follow after the lusts of your own heart, and your own eyes, after which you used to go whoring. By doing this, you may remember and do all my laws, thus becoming holy to your Father. I am Yahweh, your Father who brought you out of the land of Egypt, to be your Father. I am Yahweh, your heavenly Father.